estate, such a rare case on a rare song. In a shared space with my shareholders, cause we share a bond. Spiritual healthcare, that's real self-care, you won't care for.
I got my Mets hat on to the back. Y'all already know where we going with the stats.
Any artist that's talking garbage and try to curse us, y'all follow a wave and do whatever's current. I follow his ways. I know my turn is coming.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access. Add it to the cart, and we got you. And that's it, man. Go purchase Big Pat Sports Talk merch and support the family, man. And welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. Thank you for your support. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about why did the New York Giants not trade Adoree Jackson, cornerback, for the New York Giants? And we're going to try to figure out why and what's some of the reasons why Adoree Jackson is still a New York Giant. Trade deadline has passed at 4 p.m. Eastern today, and Adoree Jackson is still a New York Giant, while Leonard Williams was traded earlier for a second and fifth round pick to the Seattle Seahawks. Now, there was a lot of people thought that would be traded. Some of the names like Ojulari, Xavier McKinney, Leo Williams, who was traded, Saquon Barkley, who they stated will not be traded at any cost. People thought you can trade Daniel Jones. That's crazy. You can't trade Daniel Jones with his contract. A lot of people were saying, can you get rid of Evan Neal? Don't believe you could do that either. But one of the main names that I thought that would be traded would be Adoree Jackson, especially after the performance he had with the Jets. But it looks like Adoree Jackson was not garnering any trade interest from any of the cornerback needy teams like the Bills or the 49ers. The 49ers made a great trade today for Chase Young, so they used that draft capital to bolster their edge rush pressures with Nick Bosa. They traded for Randy Gregory. They traded for Chase Young. They still got Arik Armstead, so those guys are doing pretty well when it comes to the D-line. The only thing I can say about Adoree Jackson not being traded is that I don't think he was garnering any interest on the market. His contract, he has a void year after this year, so it's really not anything about his contract why you couldn't get the deal done, because, hey, we got the deal done with Leo, and his contract was way higher than Adoree Jackson, so I just don't think that he garnered any interest on the trade market. The Bills traded for Rasul Douglas from the Packers. That was a destination that he could have went to, but it's not looking like he had any type of interest on the market, and that is kind of, I'm not gonna say scary, but that's kind of bad. Maybe Adoree Jackson has not been playing well at all this season, and everybody's seen that, and it was like, nah, we'd rather go a different route. I cannot say that they kept Adoree Jackson because they feel like he's part of their plans in the future. I don't see the New York Giants signing him to any type of contract after this season. He's probably just going to hit the free agent market and choose his team that way, and we're going to lose we're not going to get any compensation for Adoree Jackson. If he signs a contract, we may get a compensatory pick. I have to look into that. I don't believe so, but it is what it is. Looks like we're going to go with the youth movement with the cornerbacks, and we're going to keep Adoree Jackson in the slot. He has not been playing well. I believe Cordell Flott has outplayed him and earned the right to have the option of being our primary slot corner. I wanted Adoree Jackson traded maybe for a third or fourth round pick. Heck, we got a second round pick for Leo. Why not think we could try to get a third round pick for Adoree Jackson? Maybe the compensation was nowhere near what they wanted, so they just say, hey, we might as well keep him and let him train up some of these young guys moving forward in this season. I did this video to get what you guys think about Adoree Jackson still being a Giant. I'm a little bit disappointed because I know we can move on from Adoree Jackson and be okay at the cornerback position. Aaron Robinson is still here whenever he can play. Cordell Flott has stepped up. Nick McLeod is here. He's actually looked pretty good when he's been in there. We got Trey Hawkins and we got Deonte Banks, who are playing pretty well for us. Deonte Banks is actually having Defensive Rookie of the Year considerations, and Trey Hawkins, he's just going to have to learn to be more physical at the line of scrimmage because he does not have that great catch-up speed like a Deonte Banks. But he could be pretty good for us as well. This cornerback room is very young, and I don't think we need Adoree Jackson here, but they kept him. I want you guys to tell me what you think about it, or your expectations for Adoree Jackson moving forward in the season. I don't see him being a huge part of this defense moving forward this season, so I really wanted the Giants to get some compensation for him so we can get some draft picks in this next year's draft. And I just don't think he garnered any interest because the way he has been playing this season. I surely believe that if he was playing at least half decent this season, that we would be able to trade him maybe for a 3rd round pick. But it did not happen. Overall, the whole trade deadline, I'm not too down about not getting rid of all our players. I mean, we're 2-6. Hey, some miracle we can actually be 11-6 and win off 9 in a row. DJ is back. Let's see what he can do behind his offensive line. Is blocking particularly well the past couple of weeks. That a certain player hasn't been at right tackle. And we signed Pugh. He's came back. He's played pretty well. Let's see what Pugh can do when Andrew Thomas is available. Hopefully that is soon, and we can really see what a decent O-line in front of Daniel Jones can do for us. I know you guys are going to be pretty mad if you win some games. It takes us out of the top 5, and you won't get one of your coveted quarterbacks or whatever. I'm not going to sit here and boo-hoo by not having a top 5 pick. Even if we did, I would want Marvin Harrison Jr. over any one of those quarterbacks, but that's another discussion for another day. But you guys let me know. Adoree Jackson is still a New York Giant. I'm a little disappointed. I wanted to get some draft compensation for him, but looks like he did not have any interest on the market. And if there's no interest, there could be no trade. It is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that big blue join button, and join the Big Blue crew. We are 28 members strong, looking to get to 50 members so we can start doing those member-only streams and do those member-only giveaways. So continue to support the channel, continue to support Big Pat, because you know I'm going to talk my talk no matter what you thought. And it just is what it is. This has been New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. And until the next episode, you know what it is, man. Peace.